What's going on, guys? It's your coach, Mr. Absmatic, and today we did some jump training. And I'm going to walk you through or talk you through some of my jump training. But mind you, before I actually started jumping, I did about 30-40 minutes of foam rolling and some dynamic stretching, followed by some kettlebell swings and just really warming up the joints. All right, with that being said, I'm not going to talk too much because I'm pretty long-winded and I'll just go on and I'll forget about the footage like I'm doing right now and just talk to you guys. I love to talk. So the way I look at jump training is I like to jump. I think that's the best way to train for whatever you're doing is to actually do what you're training for. So I jump a lot and I've had some knee issues over the years. I had an ACL reconstructive surgery on my right knee. I was down for about 3 months. That was back in 2011, I believe. But check it out. After that surgery, after those 3 months, I was back speed skating and I became a national champion. What's the word I'm looking for? I was a national champion, but it was the I can't think of it. I'll think of it later on and I'll go back to it. But anyway, after 3 months after the surgery, I was able to get back on my skates and I was able to win. Now, I didn't win. I got second overall. Never mind. I don't even want to talk about that because I didn't win, but I did become a national champion. Okay, where was I? So, yeah, jumping has always been one of the things I was naturally good at. I'm 5'9" and some change. The heaviest I've ever been was in my bodybuilding days. I got up to like 190, dripping wet. But I pretty much land and stay safe around 165 to 175. I pretty much stay in that range. Right now, I'm probably a little under 170. And dang, look at that. See, I didn't even get to talk you through the jumping portion of it. But anyway, guys, you saw me. I was doing 42-inch box jumps at the beginning. I was kind of hesitant because I had new shoes on, which are too big, and I hadn't jumped in a long time, like, box jumps. I've been doing other things. I'm trying to grow these legs, so I've been doing a lot of squatting and a lot of lunges and a lot of lower body movements, which have not included jumping that much. So that's what I did. I did about 3 to 5 sets of that, 3 to 5 reps, and we went up to 42 inches. We kept it safe. So now we're doing some squats. As you can see, I put 225 straight on the bar. No warm-ups was needed. I have on my Victorium hip bands or hip circles. And using these allowed me to really activate my thighs and my hips to really, to activate those muscles. And it's also, surprisingly, is less pressure on my knees. And that's, because I guess the muscles are actually doing the work. And I'm not putting all that tension on my tendons and joints. I'll be 40 in a couple of months. I've been talking about that for the last year or so because I'm so excited because my health has improved as far as my functionality and my overall fitness level. The older I get, the more wiser I get, the more grounded and knowledgeable, and I feel good. So I am 40 years old, or I'll be 40 years old in a couple of months, but I might as well say 40 now. And I have a 40-inch vertical. Not standing vertical, but I can jump. Feet straight, 40 inches, running, jump, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm pretty proud of that. And it's because the way I train very, very specifically. I don't just do random things. Everything I do has a purpose. Here, really, 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 really holding it, really activating all those muscles, feeling everything and all the fibers, keeping that back nice and strong, nice and neutral, keeping my head, my neck nice and neutral, and just really repping it out. Those are very, very good, specific, controlled reps. And it's not that heavy. It's 225. That's not nothing to scream about. But at the end of the day, repetition after repetition, doing the same thing over repetitiously, you're going to start seeing results. You're going to start seeing gains. And just because your legs might not necessarily show that you're working, that's been my thing for the last, 40 years that I never really had legs to show that I can do what I can do. But guys, when it's time to get on that field or get on that court, or when it's time to lace up those skates for the first 10 to 100 meters, I got you. You know what I mean? I'm explosive, and I'm getting more and more explosive as the years progress. And, you know, I love this. I love training. I love working with athletes, love working with people who just want to get better, want to be stronger, who want to be fitter. And that's what we're doing. This is set 3, the same thing, just from a different angle, because I like to go back and look at my footage and make any changes necessary for the next workout. So if I notice that my heel's lifting, chances are my ankles are tight or my hips are not opening up, and I'll make sure that I pay attention to that next time when I'm foam rolling and preparing. All right, so now we move on to the hack squat. Now, I don't really do the hack squat in the traditional way anymore. I've done it before in the past this way, but I saw a young lady do it not too long ago, and I was like, let me try that out. And then I was going through some of my old footage, and I saw, hey, wait a minute, I did this back in Texas, but for whatever reason, I forgot about it. But I love doing this because it's less pressure on my knees, and I can really concentrate on either targeting my glutes or my quads. The higher I go up and the wider my stance, I notice I hit my hamstrings and my glutes. And the closer my stance and the lower I go down, I can concentrate more on those quads. And that's what we're trying to do. In this particular set, we're really trying to hit those glutes. That's the biggest muscle on the body, and that's going to pack the most power, especially when we're trying to jump. That's definitely going to give us that oomph we need to explode and get up, right? So that's what we have to work on. You work on the muscles that are going to support whatever you're trying to do. And this is what it is, this right here. You definitely want to be safe. Do a weight if you're first starting off with this. You just don't want to go in and just throw some plates on there and try to do it, because it is a pretty awkward movement. But once you get the hang of it, I mean, it hits all the right muscles, and there's no wasted motion. This is just 2 45-pound plates. Of course, I can go higher, but for what I'm trying to do, it's not necessary. I don't want to necessarily put on more muscle. I just want to really condition my muscles, strengthen and condition them for power and explosiveness. And using light weights, high reps, or even just light weights, controlled reps is really going to put those muscles under tension. And the more we can stay under tension, time under tension, the stronger those fibers are going to get, the stronger they're going to fire when we need them. Right now, we got a close stance, really targeting those quads. As you can see, there is no wasted motion. I mean, I'm not locking out at the top, and I'm going down to the bottom. You know, I'm dipping between, I'm dipping lower than parallel. And here it is, another set. I think I did 3 sets overall, or this could be the 4th set. I don't know. I'm just talking, guys. I love to talk, but I don't just talk nonsense. I'm passionate about what I do. I'm passionate about what I talk about, and I'm telling you guys, if you're the same way, you're gonna love the content that I put out and what I'm going to continue to put out. Here we go again. Let me see, what are we doing here? I'm trying to get my stance right, get everything locked and loaded, and nice, slow, and controlled, guys. Look at that, nice, boom, like a clamshell. But my back, I promise you, I felt no pain in my lower back. And like I said, I've had knee issues in the past on both knees. And this right here allows me to really, really focus on the muscles at hand. And right now, it's those quads, nice and controlled, and it's burning. I can actually feel the burn right now. And I did this workout probably about a week ago, but I can literally physically feel the pain. That's how powerful the mind is, guys. This was over a week ago, and I can feel the pain of this. I want you guys to give this a try. Try it out specifically, especially if you're an athlete and you're trying to increase your vertical or just increase your explosiveness. This workout will get you there. It will get you to the promised land. I promise you. Now, for those people who don't think I work calves, I work calves. Just filming it is just not. It's just not nothing glamorous about it. It's just, it's kind of boring. And this angle ain't the best. I think eventually we get to a better angle and you can see exactly what I'm working with or what I'm not working with. But yeah, and for me, I can put a bunch of weight on the bar, But what I noticed is it's just I was just going through the motions. And I've done this in the past where I put like 2 or 3 plates and I think I'm doing something and I'm just doing little ant like raises. Like I'm not raising no higher than an ant's buttocks. You know what I mean? But here I'm going straight up, straight down, and really kind of like flexing the damn calves. In the past, I'm just going through the motion, ego lifting, ego tripping. But here, I'm really focusing on trying to activate those calves, and they burn. And it doesn't take much to burn those calves out, especially when they're as small as mine. And I guarantee you, by the time I'm 40, which is going to be April the 12th, you're gonna see more of a cut. Now, I can't promise you they're gonna be bigger, but they're definitely gonna be more defined, and you're gonna be able to see a difference between, you know, the muscles. I hope. There's no need to hope when you're gonna actually put the work in, guys. So hope is for, hope in this situation is not necessary. We're putting the work in, we're getting it done, we're staying focused, we're staying locked and loaded. What we're doing to one side, we're doing to the other, and we're in the zone. Here, this angle is not as good as the first, but I think we're finna get it. We finna get it together here in this next angle. I don't know what happened here. I got discombobulated, but this is probably the best angle, and you can actually see the calves in action, at least the left one. And I see a vein. Is that a vein? Or am I working calves in vain? Should I just give up? What's that one song? It's by Adele. I can't think of it, guys. Low power. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's the camera. All right, so yeah, we're working nice, slow, and controlled. Mona Lisa, please help me. Please help me pump those calves up, make them bigger than my kids. My daughter has a bigger calf than me, and she's 13 years old. You know what I mean? So, what can I say? She got it from her mother. She didn't get it from me because I have my father's legs and exactly the same legs, and you know what I mean? They're just nothing to scream over. But we can jump out of the building. I guarantee you that. So with that being said, guys, I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more if you haven't already. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.
All right, now that you're coaching.
Oh yeah, it's automatic.
Yeah.
Go up.
You want to go up?
You want to go up?
Yeah, let's go up.
Let's go up then.